Hey everyone, Kelsey the Counsellor here, and today I'm here to talk to you about a really cool app called Nuna with the adorable alpaca. It's a really great cognitive behavioral therapy based app that can be used to help support you if you're struggling in a time of distress, or you're feeling lonely, or you're having these negative thoughts swimming around you. I do want a disclaimer, it is definitely not a replacement for one-on-one counseling or for support counseling, or if you're struggling in a really big crisis or with suicidal ideation, it's definitely not the appropriate use for this app. However, if you're struggling with mild to moderate distress, depression, anxiety, if you're having negative thoughts, like I mentioned, it can be a really helpful tool to help support you in your journey to wellness and well-being. So what's cognitive behavioral therapy? I do have another YouTube video all about cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT as it is known, which you're welcome to check out. But essentially, cognitive behavioral therapy is an approach that helps us understand how our thoughts, our feelings, and our behaviors are all connected, and they all impact each other. So let's say, for example, I'm in a situation and something happens and I have a certain thought about myself in that moment, like, oh, that person's staring at me. I must be like looking funny today or something. And then I feel sad and I feel self-conscious and I feel badly about myself. And then I start feeling like I'm self-deprecating, and then I isolate. My behavior is that I isolate and I pull away from other people. And then I feel really lonely. And so the cascade can continue. And so what CBT does is it helps us understand how these experiences of our thoughts, behaviors, and our emotions are all connected. That helps us to start unpack them and use different tools so that instead of pulling away and isolating, we might actually learn that it's okay to step forward, and that when we have somebody looking at us, they might not even be thinking about us, they might be looking past us. So it helps us to challenge our thoughts and be mindful of the thoughts that we have and how they're directly connected to our emotions. So Nuna, the adorable alpaca, is really helpful with this. My favorite feature about this app is it's so intuitive. It's just like a conversation, like a text. So you can chat with Nuna on your phone via text, which is really, really comfortable and really helpful. And Nuna will give you a couple options of how to respond, how you're feeling. If you don't really want to have help with learning a new tool in that day, Nuna will offer you distractions. She'll offer you, or he'll, I don't know, they will offer you a joke, or maybe Nuna will offer you a fun fact, which is kind of neat if you're feeling like you just are feeling lonely and you need some distraction. So that can be helpful too. But they have a whole toolbox here, which is pretty cute. So you can see sleep, let's get the light right. Sleep, anxiety, stress, self-esteem, COVID, motivation, and it goes on and on and on. So if you choose one of these, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this screen. Yeah, it's all white, but it can help guide you. So it says, for example, reassessing bedtime. There's a 4-minute chat that you can have with Nuna, and Nuna will help guide you through some tips and tricks on how to reassess your bedtime, clear your mind, using thought clouds, which is another CBT approach, calming music. And so there's a whole bunch of resources in here in the toolbox that are guided through a really genuinely simple conversation with Nuna. And so it feels really fluid, it feels really friendly, it doesn't feel cumbersome, and that's what I really like about this app. There is also a journal feature, which is really nice. If you've ever explored journaling, that's wonderful. And if you haven't, this can be really helpful because it has prompts along the way too to guide you about how to journal and what would be helpful. So some of the prompts, let's just see, what are you grateful for? Can be one of the prompts, what made you smile today? So again, it tries to help you see more positive and be mindful of your thoughts and what's going on. And the hope is that over time you start to feel better. You learn some tools to help manage your negative thoughts when they come along. You have a lovely chat with an adorable alpaca named Nuna, and then you start to feel a little bit better, and then your world starts to get a little bit better too. So drop me a line if you've ever tried Nuna. We have a promo code that should be listed down below that you're welcome to try as well to get a discount. And let me know your thoughts. I'm curious to see if you also find the chats with the adorable alpaca Nuna also kind of helpful in your healing journey. Okay, everyone, you take care and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.